Okay. Which email service provider is for you? Today we are going to break it down between Kit, Flodesk, and Beehiiv. What up, what up? I'm Liz Wilcox, Director of Community here at smartpassiveincome.com. And let me just walk you through the different philosophies of each of these. So first and foremost, we've got Kit. This is the one that I personally use. I know Pat Flynn uses it. And it's built for creators who mean business. Let me put this down because I'm going to accidentally mute myself. Anyway, built for creators who mean business. So if you've watched somebody like Pat Flynn or myself and you're like, hey, I want a business like them that has a bunch of different products, funnels, etc., maybe Kit might be for you. Flodesk, their philosophy really is like simple, accessible is the word I'm looking for, and beautiful. Okay, so you're gonna get some really pretty, easy to make emails from Flodesk. And then Beehiiv. Beehiiv is, at the time of this recording, sort of new on the scene. It's been around for a while, but it's kind of blowing up, right? So maybe you've heard of that. And their philosophy from, I've been doing a lot of research on this, is basically like your newsletter is the product. So if you're a writer or some kind of content creator and you just want to make money from writing emails, like a paid newsletter type of thing, Beehiiv might be for you. All right, let's get into Kit a little bit more. So again, this is built for creators, right, who want to make a living online, but they also don't want to pigeonhole themselves, or is it hold? I don't know. You tell me in the comments, right? They don't want to corner themselves into one way of making money, right? I just mentioned Beehiiv is all about, turning your newsletter into a product. You don't want to do just that. Maybe you want to have services and digital products and merch, and you want to get paid to get on calls with people. You've got lots of different ideas for monetization, and that you are in this for the long haul and you want your business to grow and evolve. Now, Kit is perfect for you because it has those strong automations and segmentation. Now, I will say that, but I'll also say it really is not super overwhelming. Sure, you might have to go on YouTube, but you're already there, right? To look at different ways of, creating the segments, etc. I know for me, when things get too complicated, like, okay, I'm a pen and paper gal, okay? So maybe I've mapped out how I want my sale to go. But when I try to put it into Kit, it gets a little confusing. I have in the past hired out people to help me with my automations, with my segmenting, etc. Now, again, this is for you, like, if, that's worth it, I'll say, if you are the type of person that knows your business is meant for optimization. You're going to grow it and then you're going to optimize and scale. That's Kit, okay? And Kit really kind of assumes you're building that monetization engine that I just talked about, right? I've got my membership. You can upgrade to an annual membership. I've got workshops. I've got courses. I used to have services, and all of that worked really well in Kit to create something. And there are other videos that you can watch. You can Google like Kit segmentation. I'm not going to show you behind the scenes because I really want to stay focused on like who this is for. And sometimes I find that, adding in the visualizations and stuff just makes you more confused. So just hear my words, okay? And I love Kit because it can grow with you. I've used Kit since 2016, okay? And I've had 3 businesses with it. All right, let's talk about Flodesk. I love Flodesk. First of all, let's just skip down to woman-owned. I think it's so amazing that it's female-founded and it's been up and, I've been checking out Flodesk. I don't think it's been quite a decade, but I have been watching Flodesk since at least 2019 and have watched it grow and blossom. And it, especially in 2026, it has all these new amazing features, and it's just getting bigger and better while also maintaining that it's really accessible and easy to use. So truly, the vibe says it all. It's beautiful. If you listen, let me pause. If you're like me, like I have a look, right? If your brand has a look, Flodesk is for you, okay? It is also very easy. It's less technical. It has fun and helpful features. Like they just introduced in 2026 A/B testing. This is, again, it's a feature that's going to help you get better and really like tweak and refine your email marketing without being overwhelming. A/B testing, simple, right? It also has Flodesk Studio, which is a brand new feature. It's like an AI tool that designs basically beautiful emails that you want them to look like, and it's in just a few clicks. Like, oh my gosh, this stuff is so good. When I think about Flodesk, I think that, I think about the creators who love design, who love sending emails or want to love sending emails. If that's you, wink, wink, you might not be there yet, but with Flodesk, you could be, because it has everything you need, like without the fuss. It's drag and drop, right? So unlike Kit is this engine. It's this giant flywheel, right? Flodesk, you go in, it's calm, it's inviting, it's got, again, those fun and helpful features, and you can really build it how you need it to be, not how you think other email marketers should act. Now let's talk about Beehiiv. This feels like the new kid on the block. Shout out boy bands and the gang. Beehiiv is great because you can really scale without complexity. That means it's designed to grow your newsletter and monetize it really quickly. They have all these native features like a referral system, like I refer you, you refer me, we're gonna grow our email list together. Newsletter recommendations, very similar there. Built-in ads and subscriptions. Oh, and what I misspoke about the referral system is, you can get paid for referring people, okay? And that's built in, that's designed inside the ESP. I don't know why I did that. That's kind of weird, but we're gonna keep moving here. I am anti-editing, okay? Anti-retake, okay? Take one only. Anyway, what I really like about what I'm seeing my students using Beehiiv is the consistency and speed. I'm always constantly preaching, you've got to email your list at least once a week, and Beehiiv makes that easy. You can go in and just very quickly send your email, and it's a very intentional design, right? Just like Kit very intentionally is designed for you to super grow and create an engine, a flywheel. Nathan Barry loves to talk about his flywheels over there. And Flodesk is very intentionally beautiful, aesthetic, simple. Beehiiv is really all about very intentionally just coming in there, growing the email list within Beehiiv itself, and hitting send. And so what you lack in the flexibility and control, maybe those first two give you, you get back a lot of time because you're just going in, there's not a lot of features, and you can just hit send. Okay, so let's play a game. Hang on, I'm gonna take a sip of water. Let's play a game where I run through different scenarios and you guess which one should be, okay? So this is what I'm talking about, and I want you in the comments telling me how many you got right. I think there's 8. Maybe, yeah, I think there's 8. So tell me how many out of 8 you got. Okay. So I'm a coach who wants to grow my email list to 10,000 in the next 18 months. Okay. Very specific. I love that. I have multiple offers for different kinds of things, or different kinds of people, excuse me. And I know enough about tech to get the job done or learn something new. And I'm willing to spend a little more knowing that my email service provider has features I need later when I scale. Who am I? I'm going to give you a second. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's Kit, of course. Ding, ding, ding. If I could get it on the screen. Yes, Kit, right? This is Kit. Why? Because this creator means business, right? I want to grow my email list by 10,000 in 18 months. This is somebody who wants to scale, wants to grow quickly, right? They're willing to spend a little bit more time and money on the ESP. That's definitely Kit. Of the three, Kit is probably the most expensive and also probably going to take you the most time to get set up and get going. But this person, this coach is willing to do that, right? So that's Kit right there. All right, let's go to the next one. Did you get it right? Let me know in the comments. I'm a creator who is on Substack, but I want to monetize easier and faster. Like, I'm liking what I'm doing over here, but is there an easier way to monetize? Okay. I like writing. I like sharing what I know online, and I might create a digital product in the future, but not right now. Which one? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beehiiv. Yes. Okay. So Beehiiv, and you might have even saw this when you were searching on YouTube, is similar to Substack, but I find that Beehiiv is easier. Beehiiv is easier than Substack, and it's got all of that monetization, all of that list growth built in, right? Like I mentioned, the network referrals, stuff like that, right? Also, you like writing, so Beehiiv is for those people who want to monetize their newsletter, right? And so if you like writing, maybe monetizing a newsletter would be a good idea, right? All right, let's keep moving. All right, the next one. I'm a coach who wants to make my first 1,000. All right, we got a newbie here. And I want to do it with a product or service. I am not necessarily afraid of the tech, but I do want to keep it simple. And I want to send emails that look the way I want them to look. Who could it be? Who could it be? Flodesk, baby, of course, right? We want to send emails that look the way I want them to look. And listen, the typos in this are crazy. They're making me laugh so hard. So want to send emails that look the way I want them to look. You don't want it to look like this weird text that it's like, why is there a space there, Liz, after look the? Like, why is that a separate sentence? That would bring you to tears if you made a video or an email that had that sort of design flaw. You need Flodesk, because Flodesk is going to keep things so, let's say, easily beautiful. It's easy to make it beautiful, okay? And also, you do want to monetize your list. Flodesk, I believe, is for serious creators, for people who want to make money. And, you know, maybe you're good at tech, but you're not great at tech. Flodesk would be amazing for you. All right, let's keep moving. So, okay, I'm a printables creator. Okay, I make printables. All right. I'm just starting out. I've made a few sales on Etsy, but none on my site. I get tech has a learning curve, but I still get incredibly stressed. I'm sold on email, but I'm unsure of the features I need. Okay, who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Is it Flodesk? Is it Kit? Is it Beehiiv? Think about it. Think about it. Go back if you need to. It's Flodesk. So Flodesk wins again, right? Flodesk is so beginner friendly. It's so for the person, even if you are sort of this e-commerce or you're selling, you know, digital prints, right? Like a printables creator would be. Flodesk is great for you. You can sell directly from your newsletter. You can point them to your Etsy shop or your website, whatever. And then again, the tech, of course, there's always tech setup, but if it gets you incredibly stressed, like Flodesk is such a beautiful designed user platform, user dashboard, that you're going to be able to get it, okay? And Flodesk has all the features you need without being overwhelming. Like Kit might be a little overwhelming for this person if they are sold on email, but they're not sure of the features. Flodesk is just going to give you that landing page. It's going to give you that dashboard where you can send your newsletters. It's going to give you some automations like getting your welcome sequence set up, and then you're going to be good to go. You're not going to be overwhelmed, okay? All right, let's look at this one. I'm a copywriter who knows I want to do more than sell my services one day. Okay, so I sell services right now. Maybe I've got a VIP day or two, but maybe I want to get into digital products one day. I have client emails, but I'm thinking about my first lead magnet. Okay, they're growing the list. I love that. Feels like no expert, but I'm decent enough at the online tech stuff. All right. She's got some confidence. I love that. And wishes my brand was prettier, but I'm not crying about it. That's similar to me. I wish I could be a little more spot on, but you know, the headband will do. The curly hair will carry me far, right? Okay. So who is it? I'm going to take a sip of water. You guess. Don't forget to keep track of how many you're getting right. I want to hear in the comments. Kit for the win, right? Wishes the brand was prettier, but you're not crying about it. Kit can create beautiful emails for you, but it's gonna take a little bit of a learning curve to figure out that HTML and all their buttons on the side and stuff like that. And so starting simple and then growing from there, like as far as the brand aesthetic goes, is going to be perfect on Kit. Also, you're decent enough at the online tech stuff, you're going to get going with Kit just fine. And then it's got a place for you to create your first lead magnet, email it out to those client emails, and then of course survey your clients to know what kind of digital products you can create. All right. Whoops, I skipped one, but we're going. I'm a content creator who wants to switch from MailerLite to something with better support. All right. I'm still refining my offers. I want email to remain really simple, and I like the idea of prettier emails. You guessed it. Flodesk, right? The keywords were simple, pretty, still refining, better support. Flodesk has amazing support. That's one of the things I really like about Flodesk and why I recommend them is if you're, you know, I'm sharing with you that Flodesk has relatively simple features to get you set up, but if you're still struggling with the tech, the support is really, really good over at Flodesk. I promise you that. All right, let's go to the next one. I'm a content creator who wants to switch my email service provider. All right, just like the last one. I sell merch, but I'm not interested in anything else. I just want to sell my merch. Okay, fine. Wants email to remain simple. I need to grow my list, and I want to create an audience of people that pay me for my content. Oh, I think that's the giveaway right there. We've got Beehiiv, yo, right? So Beehiiv, again, is for people who want to monetize that newsletter, who want to grow their newsletter. They want the biggest audience possible so they can make money from that content, make money with sponsorship ads to their newsletter, make money by getting, you know, referring other newsletters, etc. Right? So that's where Beehiiv comes in, because it's just so like, it's like a horse with blinders on when it comes to newsletters, right? It's like, hey, just get in here, put the ad on your newsletter, and hit send, okay? All right, let's do one more. I'm a content creator. I want to switch from MailerLite to something more advanced. Oh, remember the Flodesk person wanted to switch for better support? They're switching from MailerLite because they need something more advanced. What is that telling you? Okay, I still am refining my offers, but I dream of having a suite of products, and I don't care what my emails look like as long as they're sent. I think you know it. Let's not wait. Kit. Yes. Oh my gosh, Kit is for you. It is more advanced. You can create really simple text-only emails. And then as you refine your offers, you can put them into this flywheel, into funnels, into automations to sell to your entire list. Love it, love it, love it. Tell me in the comments, how many did you get right? I love this. All right, here are my final thoughts. Kit is my personal choice. It's grown with me over the years, and I really recommend it for my students over at the SPI community who want an online business that grows and evolves. You want more than just making ad revenue on YouTube. You want more than just having one offer. That's Kit. I love Kit for that reason. I've been with them for 10 years, okay? Now, Flodesk is for my SPI people who really need that low-cost way to send emails now, right? They want to get in, they want to start sending emails, and the bonus is that the emails are really simple and beautiful. So you can send emails right now and you can grow later. Maybe not as advanced as Kit, but that's not necessarily a disadvantage if you know you just want that simple sort of business, right? And then Beehiiv, listen, this is the only choice for my content creator friends that just want to monetize and grow fast. They just want to make money from their writing, make money from their YouTube videos, get people onto an email list so they can send them back to their YouTube, their blog, their Substack, whatever, right? Beehiiv really is the final choice. So let me know in the comments, how many did you get right on the quiz? And let me know which one you decide to go with.